And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Empyrion, Galactic Survival, working on our ship. And I realized I needed a gravity gen in here. That would have been nice. And I need some RCSs, so we're gonna put a few of those in there. Luckily, I had just the space for all of this. Lovely area packed in there. Oh, of course I'm in creative mode, and this thing still takes ammo for reasons. So we're gonna give this a go here. All the way across there and all the way across here. So a little bit of an extension, but not too bad. Also, we want to bring that out like that. Trying to cover up as much of this blockiness as I can. Like there. And I'm pretty sure we could probably find a block to sneak in there. Like that. Unfortunately, I don't think we have like a sort of a gable block. That's what I'm thinking of right here, but I don't think we have anything like that available. So that's just gonna have to be what it is right there. I might be able to get away with putting these on diagonals, but I wanna make sure that we're actually getting this thing airtight first. So I actually want to go sideways with that instead of up. Okay, so working on our grow lights. Let's get in here. Now I should be able to turn my jetpack off. Ah, there we go. Much better. So I started with the trusses, and we need grow lights. GR. All the way through here. And symmetry is putting them on the other side. So back here, yeah, we have oxygen tanks, but we're also going to have food processors and fridges. So I would like food processor sort of, well, I don't want to say front and center, but front and center is kind of where it's at. And we're going to have some fridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. So we can still get in here and access blocks. We can get into fuel. We can get into oxygen, no problem. We have plenty of fuel, and we have a food processor for this giant farm. I might actually want more food processors. That might be a thing. So I'm going to put one on each side on this side. So we still have a fridge there, and we have a fridge there. We have 3 food processors, so we can have quite a lot of stuff processing at the same time. You know, do some of our veggies here, some here, some here, and just process them, you know, 3 times as fast. It's all good. I also want some normal lights, but we want to think about the decorations a little bit. So I am thinking in here, since our oxygen is over in this space, I would like something designed. Let's see. We're going to have that coming down and in. So I'm going to have this one go in. Like that. I'm going to have this one go in like that. And then basically gonna try to fake a system, sort of like an HVAC system. So that's gonna have to rotate up and around and down like that. There we go. And then over here, I want this thing going right into there. As a sort of like, hey, this is a ventilator, you know, good times had by all. And of course, it mirrored all that. So I just need to take these two out. Let's flip you around and then match you right up, just like that. See? Matches up great, and we just had to rotate that, and that now goes into this system, which kind of looks like it might be hooked up to the oxygen. I'm not sure. We can do a little bit more with painting and coloring. So I'm gonna kind of leave. I'm thinking of leaving the ceiling as is. We've got a little bit of work here with ventilators. Do we have? Is this airtight? The ventilators are on. We do have oxygen. It looks like it is airtight. Excellent. Okay, so that's good news for us. Okay, so I would like, I'll put you away, you. So now I'll need a color tool. One of these, and one of these. So the texture wise, we're gonna go with, no, how about that's a little too severe. No, that actually looks pretty good. Like so. I'm not sure if I like that because it swaps the so I need a texture that is a little more uniform. That might work. See that rotates itself. That also, any one of these asymmetrical ones would probably not work too well. What's on the second page? Yeah, it's just stuff. Stuff is on the next page. How about... No, that doesn't work. It's so hard to decide. That's concrete. This is combat steel. So yeah, I think like that grate is probably the best match that we have for what I want. Oops. I need to take that off. So color-wise, I'm gonna make the air white. Going in. Okay, so this texture, this needs something special here because this is actually going into yeah, that looks pretty good. I need to take symmetry off because now that's a problem. So the bottom here, I want to make sure that is routed in like so. That looks a little bit better, a little nicer. Now, as far as color goes, color scheme for this thing, I really don't want to use black too much. I'll use like dark red. I kind of like that look of like bolted on steel plates, so I'm liking that. The outside of the ship will be a slightly more neutral color, kind of indicating it's a peaceful ship. I do want symmetry back on though. It's gonna, yeah, I don't know. Not sure. I mean, red and green. Let's see, red's complement is, yeah, red's complement is this green. I'm gonna do whole block. That'll save me some spray paint here. So let's go right down the middle with that. I'm gonna want some lights. Let's get some lights. Not grow lights. I do want lights, but not grow lights. Not GHT. Light blocks. I think these are more or less flares, and they don't really light up a place. You can see them, but they don't really light it up, which is kind of weird. But so I want one there, one there, one there, and we're gonna want one right here to light up this little area back here. I'm actually not sure how the lights interfere with the grow lights, if there is a cross compatibility error there. Okay, so the floor, like a dark blue. I don't want to use black because it like doesn't reflect light at all. And blue is a more neutral, sort of friendly color. Plus, I can paint all the stuff blue that's already painted. That already likes the color blue. Because blue and white is a good color I do want this one to be like red though, just so it stands out and people know that, hey, there's a ammo box back here. You need to pay attention to that. Okay, so we're gonna look at blue and white for being our main. Is that the same blue as? No, it's not. These do need to be brown. Not brown, gray. Darker gray. I'm going to turn off that and go with blue right here, right there, and there. Now I can turn symmetry back on. Yay! And go to town. I'm gonna intermix this with white, but I just wanted to get the blocks, the color blocks in before I come and do that. So like this will be white, this will be white, that will be white. Those were red, I think. Yeah, those were red. So this, and this. And then one more set. And then the blue. Oh, I love me some painting. Okay. Now, I'm going to want the blue up on top, but I'm going to want to see if I can paint these. It's as white as they get, huh? It's actually darker than what they started with. Okay, how about black? Okay, that makes very little difference. That's a yellow. Really? We can't do white, huh? I wonder there would be a nice contrast. So the white I want in here. So easy to go over the area and color something you didn't mean to color. Again, the most handy thing here is the fact that I'm able to paint in symmetry mode helps me out tremendously. Okay. So I would like to line these up like that. Breaks that a little bit, makes it a little bit brighter back here. How about the windows? Oh, I can do the windows. There we go. For some reason I didn't paint these. Didn't paint any of these. little bit of breakup from the same colorish kind of thing. Oh, yeah, I need to put my jetpack on before I fall. Thank you very much. So white is also going to go across here, this rounded part. We're going to dive into the blue again. Again. All the way across. And grab that blue. Now I could paint larger sections, but it would overwrite the colors that I've already put on there. So kind of did this a little backwards. I should have done like broad painting first, and then worried about, you know, lesser stuff at a different time. Now it's going to be kind of hard to paint those blocks under there with this thing stuck in there. But with symmetry on, it shouldn't take too long. It really shouldn't. And you guessed it, these little things up here, those are going to be white. Okay, so now these are going to be all white. Even the thruster inside is going to be white. And that should break up that color on the roof here quite a bit. And these should all be painted already. They should. Okay. And I'm going to paint so the accents will be essentially white, and we will find a lot of details here. Take our blue. Can't have good contrast without good contrasting colors. So, okay, those are already painted. Glorious. Let's get our blue back. So obviously this is an accent in here, so this will be white. Sure how to handle those though. Okay, let's get our blue. Oh, what happened here? That across. There. I think that works. Back to what we were doing. So this is just the general idea of what I'm doing. I got to do the little nacelles on each side here, and then we'll come back next episode when it's all done. So that is the farming ship, and we'll take a nice tour of it next episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.